Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Things have gone wrong. Uh, let's put some music on while I fix this. Uh, yeah, sure. Why not? Really? This song. Out of all the songs Spotify you could have chosen, you chose this one. Right after I got Spotify Premium as well. This is bullying on so many degrees. I don't even know how to feel about it. No, this is just bullying. This is absolutely just bullying. I mean, actually, you know what? Fuck it. You want to see what's going on? You want to see what's going on behind the scenes? Here, you get to see the technical difficulties. Oh, this is a nightmare and a popsicle. Wait, I need to make sure the sprouts are off. There we go. I mean, I've made many mistakes in my life. Not this badly. I don't think, anyways. You know what? Let's turn you down a bit. I mean, is this loud? I don't know if you guys can even hear the music. Shit, hold on. Let me find out. You gotta hear some looping. Deal with it. I mean, you don't have to deal with it. Right. Am I loud? Oh, okay. Actually, the music is quite loud. Right. There we go. Blender on. There we go. Right. Yeah. Right. What I should have done. So where I was last, I was talking about how excited I am for the new Blender update. What I should have done, rather than do the high poly fucking mesh that I'm doing, because I want to do some really cool details and then bake it into a low poly. This is what I should have done. I should have gotten a fucking cube and then showed off the really cool array modifier. Hold on. I'm currently waiting for my things to load up. While I'm waiting, actually, no, I'll show it off while I'm waiting for this to load up because it's going to take a while. Right. So you go into, so this is something I've been wanting for fucking ages, and I didn't understand, like, because in order to do what I wanted, you had to do some stupid shit. Right. So you got a line, so this is what's known as a line array. Um, in which, it just does it in one line. And this is the majority of it. And if you wanted a circle, you had to do a curve. But it also has, this is what I've been wanting for fucking ages. And you know what this is? Hold on. Hold on. I mean, you can do some really cool shit with this. Oh, I can already see it. Damn. Here. You see what this is? It's a circle array modifier. Now you'd be maybe wondering, oh god, I just realized my ABS is going to be broken. Oh no, it's off. You may be wondering, oh that's really simple. Why is that, a big thing? Oh buddy boy, if you think that's simple, what else did they add? There was another one that I can't remember. Hold on, that was a really good one as well. Hold on, scatter. No, it's on this one. Shit, where would it be? Scatter. There we go. Scatter on sub. Now you had to do this with genome. Actually, in fact, if you were to go back onto the one I did for Baby No Money's animation, you would see in Geometry Nodes I did this. Do you know how maddening this is? Knowing it's a modifier now, this would save me so much time. Rather than fucking with Geometry Nodes for like a good solid 3 to 4 hours, I could have just done this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am so happy right now, because this is something that, like, the community really needed. Especially, like, those that are not, technically in depth? Is that rude to say, technically in depth? Now I just feel like I'm rude, right? It's the wrong fucking character. Sorry, if you were very confused why I'm upset when I said the wrong fucking character, is this. This is why I said, oh no, it's the wrong fucking character. Right. Let's change it up. We're gonna have to change it up to my other one. Because the other one didn't say. The reason why the other one didn't say, by the way, is because it crashed. And when shit crashes, it does this shit. Right, now while that's loading in, it's gonna take a while. Right, see, this is what I should have done. I just should have done a fucking cube. The reason why, FYI, the reason why my computer was like, nah, fuck it, I'm out, I killed itself, was because I decided, oh, you see this nice, really high poly fucking sculpt that I'm doing? Yeah, no, let's fucking duplicate it. Actually, how much polys is it currently? I don't want to know, but at the same time I do. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this high poly mesh. Right, no, that will change. It's just right now, I'm just doing a bit of sculpting. It's been a while since I've done some sculpting. So I thought, you know what? Let's do some sculpting. Right. Okay. Apology, please. I don't give two shits about the UV. Right. There we go. So you may be wondering, hey, what's this, what's this weird ass... Oh, why am I lagging so badly? What the fuck am I doing, Kipper? And, well, I don't know if it, actually, can I make this any clearer? There. Waha. Is it, I mean, do I have to explain? If I have to explain, leave my fucking, like, stream or video, depending on how I've edited it, because I'm planning on editing. I need to practice editing. I've done a little bit of editing. If you've seen, like, my previous TikToks, like, I mean, I did some editing in my TikToks, but, like, before TikToks, I used to be a editor, for, like, TV shows and shit, because, I love TV shows. But, anyways. Shit, what was I saying? Right. If you can't tell by this common sense of what I am making, leave, please. Because I ain't gonna sit here and explain what the fuck I'm doing while doing it, because... No, I mean, I will, depending on what it is. No, wait, I just explained what I was doing. Did I just lie? I think I might have just lied, because I did just explain what I was doing. Okay, I'm making a fucking sky, okay? I need to practice, and so I'm doing this really pretty... I'm just doing some tree branches. And then I'm in the middle, I'm gonna, like, make it lower so it looks like it's got some depth to it. And then I'll smooth it out later. Now this will take some time, but there's a point to this. This is gonna be Kiffer's weapon because I said so. No, I mean it is Kiffer's weapon, but the reason why is I want to practice doing some. So this is one thing I have never actually done in not just Blender, but just in Blender. I I mean, I've animated like 2D effects before, but I want to try out my hand in 3D effects. Because if I want to make some animations, if I want to do like cool shit, I need to learn every aspect. I mean, I know people that can make some really great. I think that clay strips might be better. Right, hold on. Oh, it's not constant detail. That's gonna piss me. I saved it as constant detail. Okay, so if you're not wondering why I'm really pissed off, is I did import all my preferences from um 4.5 because it asked me if I wanted to, but it didn't do all of them. Right, where's constant? And now they've changed what they put. Ah! Oh, okay, that's cool. Right, no. Constant. Constant. No. Where is it? If you're wondering what I'm looking for, by the way, it is there's a thing where you can set it so that it doesn't do it from the depth. It does it just by the size. Oh, it's not. There isn't any, is there? They've changed everything. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Maybe if this is this, and then if I go in closer. Oh no, it's still depth. Yeah. Get loud. I don't want. Oh god, no, fix that. There is no way to fix this, is there? Where did they do it? Where did they do it? Oh, where is it? No, I can't work like this, Blender. Please, don't make me. Please, Blender, don't make me work like this. I can't. Oh, oh my. You're gonna make me work like this, aren't you? Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, cry. That's what I'm doing. Right. How? Right. Right, okay, so I returned and I am depressed. I mean, I'm not depressed. I'm just tired. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably just tired. Right. Uh, I can work with this. No, I can't. What the fuck is this? You can tell I was using clay strips to begin with. Then I remembered, oh shit, I have. What is this called? I downloaded this so long ago, I forgot what it's called, Blender Kit. I have Blender Kit and it has like brushes on it that helps me do shit. Right. You know what, let's just... I hate this with a burning passion. I know you can't see the fury on my face, but if you could, it would be immense. You know what, you wouldn't be able to handle... You know what, actually, this is my face right now. This right here... Sorry, I realize how loud I am being. But look, this right here, this face right here, is how pissed I am. This face right here. My father's face, right here. What is going on with my fingers? Okay. Maybe if I do it like this. No, this thing right here is how I'm feeling. I'm just a grumpy old fucking man currently. Yeah, that's how I am, totally. Right. What am I doing? It's too fucking small. Oh my goodness. I miss my old sayings, I won't lie. Right. Don't worry about this, because this is gonna change, because it's gonna be like, wow. But I'm gonna do that at a later date, because I'm lazy. Right. That's tiny, isn't it? Fuck. I mean, branches are never the same size anyway, so you know what? It's fine. You know what? This is fine. Oh, I'm dealing with it for the sake of dealing with it. Because otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. I mean, swimming out will fix a lot of my issues. That is not the path I took. There we go. Right. Just okay. I'm halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Oh, this is why I should not sing. Honestly, I wasn't trying. That was me singing terribly on purpose. And honestly, you don't want to hear me try. You want to, like, if I try properly, boy oh boy, everyone's having a bad time. Because I am completely tone deaf. When people say, oh, what do you mean you're completely tone deaf? It means I'm completely tone deaf. I can only hear really, really high notes or really, really low notes. That's it. There is no in between. And yeah, I could fix it, but it requires a lot of fucking training and money to pay, what's it called? A singing person to fully understand what's wrong with my ears. I don't have time or money, so I'm dealing with what I've got, which is nothing. Okay, it's not nothing, but, you know. Right. I've got skills to pay the bills when it comes to sculpting. Right, you know what, this is actually what I used to do. This sculpting here is what I used to do for a company. And it's why I love it's the reason why I went back to Blender. I could have gone on and shown what I've done with my game. I've done a lot of changes because I've had nothing but time. I've done immense progress on my game. I could be showing that off. I could. But I wanted to get back to my roots because this is, I mean, it is also 5.5. I am excited because I'm gonna do some armature thing, testing out with the armature. Um, the armature modifiers, constraints, and the IK systems. But until then, right. I'll fix that later. Right. Right. Perfect. Now, time for the fun part, which is eating out the insides. Don't question it. It's literally what I'm doing. Right. And then I smooth it out afterwards. Right. Right. See? Eating out the insides. Right. Actually, I don't know, but play. I'll figure out at a later date. And then. When I say I'll figure out at a later date, it means I'll come back to it when it comes an issue. Oh, so lovely. I love this. I love how after this stream comes out, no one's gonna hear the song, and they're just gonna wonder why this crazy lady is just shouting out like the small little notes. And honestly, I wouldn't blame them. I think I've been classified as the village crazy lady. I'm the family crazy lady, if that counts for anything. Uh, I would start talking politics, but I feel like I probably shouldn't. Right. That's the reason why I'm the crazy lady in my family. Right. Anyways. Shit. Hold on. I just got to reply to a message. Yeah. I mean, it's important that I reply to this message. The reason for that is, uh, it is my son's birthday party on Sunday, and currently I'm in discussions with my father because we cannot, for the life of us, agree on anything. No, I'm joking. Uh, it's honestly, our family is known for not communicating. Like, well, not communicating. We talk very often. The issue is we suck at communicating. And you might wonder, what do you mean you suck at communicating? Well, a perfect example here is I say, "Hey, should I go get some birthday cake or not?" Now, in my mind, I thought that was fine. In my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, so it's me asking, are you guys bringing the cake or am I bringing the cake? My father reads it as, we shouldn't do cake. Or should we give my son a cake or not? And I realize after my father sends a message, of course, we're gonna bring the cake. Now my mind realizes is he didn't realize I was saying, oh, should I buy the cake or you buy cake? I wasn't saying we shouldn't get cake. I was guaranteeing to get cake. That's the thing. And I realized, I was like, oh shit. I just like I just realized he thought I meant let's not get cake. And then I was like, oh shit, I need to correct myself because I always wanted my son to have cake. Like I I I really wanted him to get cake. And I was like, shit, I need to fix this because I'm an idiot. And I went, oh yeah, no, I meant like, oh, he should like food. I tried to over explain myself, which has now devolved into confusion for the both of us as we like, wait, are we getting cake or not? We are, by the way. What more precisely he is. He's getting cake. Because I wanted to know if I should pop down to the shops and get him like a caterpillar cake. And for you Americans, it's a worm cake that is chocolate with Smarties on top. Um, Actually, wait. I just I'm gonna make this into an edit. So you know what? Pop up like a little. He has a name. I can't remember his name. Oh, we just call it the caterpillar cake. What is his name? I've forgotten. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's a cake. To be fair, the cake that I used to love as a child to get on my birthdays were always chocolate ghettos. And you may be wondering, why the fuck does a kid want a fancy ass naming cake like that? It isn't fancy at all. It is the most sickening piece of cake you can ever eat. It's literally just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. It's like triple chocolate and then chocolate icing with chocolate sprinkles. It is the most sickening chocolate like cake ever because it's just chocolate. Every like even the filling is chocolate. Honestly, I mean, to be fair, I do have a very big sweet tooth. I adore sweets. I crave them like no tomorrow. I've always been like that. I've always craved really sweet things. And I mean sickening sweet things, not like like some jelly beans. Nah, nah. I mean jelly beans on fucking cake, on fucking sugar, and then some more sugar. I don't know why I've always craved. I used to eat sugar out of the fucking packet. That's how much I used to crave it as a child. I mean, I still crave it. I would love to eat sugar out of a packet, but I know it's not healthy, and so I don't. But I honestly I don't even know where I got the sweet tea from. I don't know. I mean, when I was living with my father and stepmother, they did have like a ban on sweets. Because my father used to be a health maniac and basically tried to make me fit. But no, he didn't try to make me fit. He tried to make me healthy because I mean, I'm still overweight. I mean, I'm not badly overweight. I'm not like obese. I'm only slightly. I mean, I used to be obese. Um, but due to my meds, I'm now just slightly overweight. If anything, I'm about to become average weight from my meds. By the way, that's not a healthy way to lose weight. Meds is not the answer. Uh, Honestly, diets aren't either. I don't give two shits what anyone says. Diets aren't the way to get. I mean, I know that they said, oh, you should do like diets with exercising, but it really depends on the person. Because I mean, I go for little walks here and there so my bones don't atrophy, but I don't move around as much as I should. Um, Mostly because I can't. Um, and what I mean by I can't is every single day, due to my conditions with Crohn's, I get this basically intense pain in my stomach. And it's not bad right now because I haven't eaten anything. I haven't eaten, which is really bad of me. I'm meant to eat. That's a long story in itself. Anyways, um, so I haven't eaten, in which my stomach is now fine. No pain, no nothing. Well, there is pain, but it's not like it's so bearable. Usually, when I start to eat or start moving a bit, my inflammation in my stomach gets worse, and what happens is I cannot move. Like, imagine as if you're being kicked in the stomach over and over and over and over. That's how I'm feeling every time I walk. And don't get me wrong, it's not too bad. I've gotten used to it, and with pain meds, it's bearable. But it does make menial tasks like doing dishes, taking the trash out, so on and so forth, really unbearable sometimes. Especially if you're not prepared for it, or if I'm having a really bad day. Sometimes I don't get anything done, because if I'm having a really bad day, all I can do is just stay at my desk. Um, and, I've gotten used to it. I know it's a sad thing to get used to, and people will be like, you know what, I'm so sorry, Honestly, I could have it worse. When I went to hospital recently, I found someone else in the same condition as me who has Crohn's and was having issues with their stomach. And I thought I had it quite. I mean, I do have this like the most like because people can get Crohn's and it's not that severe. It's like barely noticeable for them. Because it's very low tier. I have like a autoimmune Crohn's. Um, it's the reason why my Crohn's is a lot more severe than others. Uh, I thought I had it quite bad hearing this from the doctors until I witnessed someone else in a similar condition to my one, with the similar, um, who has it worse. Uh, so I do have a cane what helps me walk around when the pain does get really bad that I'm very fatigued. Um, I brought that cane with me to the hospital to help me, walk around, get to the toilet, and yada yada. Um, and this person was full on in a wheelchair due to the pain, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't bear it. Like they could stand up at times to times, but it's like for only a second. And usually, it's the only time they get up is literally just to open up doors or um, other such like going like if like the chair is stuck on like a little ramp, they would literally get up for a second and try and move it. And I'm just like sitting here like, yeah, I have a cane, but at least I'm not in a fucking wheelchair. Damn, I am feeling. I don't feel I shouldn't feel better that like someone else is doing worse, but it did make me feel slightly better because I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not gonna lie. I would struggle so much being in a wheelchair. And you're thinking, why? You sit down a lot, um, as is. Like, why would you have issues being in a wheelchair? The reason why is, do you know how much of a nuisance it is bringing a wheelchair everywhere? I'm not saying wheelchair people are nuisances, by the way. If you're about to twist my fucking words, I'm about to murder you. I mean, actually, a perfect example of this. I don't. This happened like about a month ago now. The MCE championships with Scar, where he's like in the wheelchair and he's struggling to get up the ramp and everything. And even though his team won, they knew he was coming, they did nothing to help him with the wheelchair. And it's shit like that which would make me unbearable because I wouldn't be quiet. Scar is the most patient fucking man in the world because I wouldn't be quiet. I would be the most unbearable person in a wheelchair for the lack of accessibility. And this isn't because I've seen firsthand like the issue, like the amount of able-bodied, like the ableism in the world. People don't realize how ingrained ableism is. Um, like, I mean, it might be just because I've been around disabled people a lot of my life. Like, for example, the one biggest one that used to bother me is with my stepmother. I didn't realize she was blind at first, and it's really hard to see that she does a fantastic job in like going about day to day life. Being she's not fully blind; she is partially, but she basically has owl vision. The like when you put on a microscope, when you put on like a not a microscope. I mean, a microscope is one, but like the goggles, like to make you see further, it blocks out like your peripheral vision. That is what she has. Plus, everything is a lot. dim, like if everything is dark, she cannot see. She is blind. She is fully on blind. Everything has to be extremely bright in order for her to be able to see. Um, and the reason for this, I don't know. Honestly, I like. She tried to explain her condition, but unfortunately, I have no idea because it's not something simple. It's like a genetic thing. Anyways, that's not my point. My point was, um, what was my point? My point was, I didn't realize, and she did a fantastic job on that. But when I found out, I could see because she started telling people. She started telling people. The only person that I knew before was just my father. And when she started telling people, I started looking at people differently of how like they treated her. And boy, oh boy, I did not like it. Not just like because she seems fine. People just assume, oh, it's not that bad, and she doesn't need help, which is really annoying. Um, because the reason why she started telling people is because her eyesight got worse. Like her eyesight's going to progressively get worse until she is fully blind, and she's slowly getting there. It's actually getting quite close to full on blindness. But anyways, that's not my point. My point was the way that people not just like change their attitudes, but like start fucking was it babyfying? No, that's infantilization. Like people are like, oh, I'm so sorry, or like, oh, do you need help with this? Or, like as if she couldn't do it before. Like she literally just said that she's like partially blind. She's not fucking. She's not a child. She's been managing it amazingly for fucking years without anyone noticing. Now that you notice, oh, now it's an issue. Hmm. Uh. It might be just purely preference because a lot of the times when I go to like uh actually like if, I mean a reason why I probably have a problem with this is probably because in the town that I live in I get real ugly like dirty stares whenever I go out with a cane at my age. Because I'm not. I mean, I'm not young, but I'm not old. I'm like, I was born in the 2000s. Um, so like, I'm not. I'm in like my mid 20s. Um, so like, I don't. But at the same time, I do look older for my age. Don't know if that's just stress though. If that's the cause of that. Um, what I mean by I don't know if that's stress that causes that is I take a lot of like testosterone and like other meds that really does not do great for my skin. It makes me basically look so much old. Probably look like I'm in my 30s to 40s, which isn't too bad. But because of it, I get some real ugly stares because I live in a because of my thing. I was placed in a council place, and basically people that are in the neighborhood are very old people. They're in their 80s, 90s. Basically, this is a town in which you die in. Basically, type of town. Like the only time you see an ambulance is because someone's dead, or had a stroke, or like any of the old time issues. Anyways, and the reason why, so anytime I go into town, this is probably one reason why I don't go out as much as I want, like to, is I have to bring my cane. I can walk without my cane, but the next day I will not be able to do anything, and that really affects my routines. So I have to go out with a cane. If not, I will have issues. The very next day, and it basically breaks my whole routine for the week, and I go into a really bad. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, that I get ugly stares because I have a cane. I'm in my 20s, And honestly, to be fair, if I wasn't in the cane, I think I'd probably get more stairs, like on a train and being in the disabled bit. Of course, only when there isn't other seats. If there's other seats in the train or like bus available, I will go sit on those ones. But if there isn't, I go on those ones because I have to sit. I cannot stand up for a long period of time. In fact, I'm actually told not to stand up for a long period of time because that can cause issues as well. You know, just having Crohn's is just an issue to life. Anyways, let's change it up. So I realize I've been talking about my medical shit. But right, I've been having way too much fun. I've been playing Skyrim, but also my son's toy that I bought for his birthday arrived recently. Boy, oh boy, I felt like a fucking adult child. Because the reason why I was playing with it was to make sure it was working. I put batteries in it, like I did all like make sure not only did I make sure the helicopter had batteries, I also made sure that the signal was active, everything was all charged up. I got my son a remote control helicopter because he adores helicopters. And when I mean he adores helicopters, I mean if he hears even like the potential of one helicopter outside, he will drop everything, open the door, run out just to watch this helicopter go by, or plane. He fucking loves helicopters. And I mean, he loves helicopters. To the point where it's actually probably concerning. I mean, because I mean, like, if he's eating something, he'll drop his food. Or if he's playing with a toy, he'll, like, throw down that toy and literally sprint outside the house. Which I can see potentially can be an issue in the future, if he continues with this behavior. I mean, I think it's fucking adorable. I wish I would get excited as how excited he gets with helicopters. Because, damn, if I had a passion like that, oh, the world would be the world would be at my knees. But you know, it's really fucking adorable. And so I thought, you know what? He loves helicopters that badly. Why don't I get him his own that he can fly around? So I can guarantee you. I mean, he probably won't understand the controls, and he probably ask me or Granddad to do the helicopter so it flies around near him. But he's gonna be. I already can see how ecstatic he's gonna be, because he fucking adores helicopters. This boy is like crack cocaine with like helicopters. He's addicted to them. That and trains. He loves trains real too much as well. Honestly, just any automobile. Oh no, he's gonna be a car junkie in the future, isn't he? Here's the thing with me. I know fuck all about cars. All I know is they're mailboxes on wheels. I know that probably is gonna offend some people. But listen here. I can give two shits about cars. And you wanna know why? Because they are not my interests. I honestly don't understand why people like it so much. I just know it's like a mode of transport. It's like, to me, a car is as interesting as a horse. Yeah, there's some pretty fucking horses in the world. There's some like really fast horses, or like there's some really like cool looking horses. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking horse. The same goes for the car. Like, you got some really pretty cars, you got some pretty cool engines. But at the end of the day, it's still a car! It's still a mode of transport. It's not something to be worshipped over. I don't understand people's fascinations with automobiles. But to be fair, people might say that my obsession with TV shows don't make no sense. Well, not TV shows, just movie. Just the production. And the reason why I love production is just because I love people's creativity. I love to see what people make. So, like, 'cause to me, that helps me, like, get in their mind a little. Not that I'm trying to mind control them. I'm just like trying to get to know them via their creations. Like, oh, why did they do this? Why did they that? Like, that's the reason why I like art. Is it tells a story, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, how are you gonna feel about AI art?" I couldn't give two shits. It's not my cup of tea. Because here's the thing about art: is anyone can create art, including AI. I believe AI has the right to create art, and so with the same with the AI artist, it's never been about the art. Let's be real. It's about who made the art. Because if not, let's have a look at like anyone that does the style of like Van Gogh, like oil painting. There are loads of oil paintings in the world, but you know what? Who you remember? Van Gogh. And you know the story of Van Gogh. Like he cut off his own ear, he went mad and everything. It's never been about the paintings. Cause let me ask you: do you remember what any of his paintings actually look like? Apart from Starry Nights, ignore Starry Nights. That one don't count. Do you even remember any of his paintings? But you know the name. You know he's a painter. Yes, there are some really pretty artists out there, but it's about who made it, not what made it, or like how he made it. Because yeah, actually, you know what? Tell me what like paints that what paints Van Gogh used. If you're about to say just oil paintings, no, he did acrylics. He did water painting. Yeah, he did all sorts. He didn't just do one type of painting. And the same goes for AI. I couldn't give two shits about the amount of AI art out there, because guess what? It's still art. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, I know." It like a lot of people say, oh, it doesn't count though because it's made by a bot that created patterns and stole off art of artists. Yeah, it's she. It's she who used art stolen off art of artists. But if you really think about it, isn't that what we do? That's how styles, like people create styles, is they copy and they practice using like what we see already and improve their own art. It's not a complete replica. That's why I don't have anything against. I don't personally use AI. I have nothing against AI, but I have no interest in AI because I do think it's heartless. Like there's no like, okay, it looks cool, good for you. But to me, I prefer people. So I like to know why people did certain things. So like I won't actively hate on AI. I won't like actively stop using stuff. Like I have if I were to bring up Google, I have that Google AI overview. Like it's a helpful little tool that helps me, win arguments. So I do use AI. It's not. I don't understand why people have such hatred for AI. People are like, oh yeah, it wastes the resources. You know what wastes resources? Us. Do you know how much food we waste? Uh, this AI can help us solve that waste usage. It can help. I'm actively on the side of AI. Should be used as a tool, not a replacement. Um, but I'm not gonna stop using AI to help me out with shit. Like I use ChatGPT. I won't lie. I use ChatGPT to help me with cooking because I suck at cooking. Like I'm really bad with cooking. And so I use AI, the ChatGPT, to say, hey, I've got this, this, and this, and this. Help me make something, like help me cook something, and tell me instructions that a baby would understand. And it does. It does literally that. It does it really, really simple steps. Um, which is what I'm after. Because I can't cook for shit. I really can't cook for shit. And if anyone says, oh no, it takes practice, no, I'm really that bad at cooking. You can literally ask anyone in my family, anytime I say I'm about to cook something, they all run outside the fucking house because they're scared that the house is gonna burn down. I have done that. I have done that before. I have burned down a house 3 times because of my cooking. And look, it's not like I meant to. It's just me and cooking is like, yeah, no, I should stay away from kitchens. Like honestly, kitchens are scared of me at this point, and I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. Because if I was a kitchen, I would be scared of me too. And you wonder how the fuck can you set fires alight? Like it's cooking. It's not like a fucking you're trying to fly an aircraft. For me, that's how it feels. No, but it's also because I get distracted very easily. Not just that, but I have a really, really, really bad short-term memory. Long-term memory, I can remember shit like that happened years ago, like it was yesterday. But you asked me, hey, what did I eat for breakfast this morning? I couldn't tell you, because I actually don't remember if I had breakfast this morning. I hope I did. I probably didn't, knowing me, because I don't like breakfast. Am I weird for that, by the way? Am I weird for not eating, like, liking breakfast? Like, I would rather wait until, like, 12 or, like, when I'm a bit more awake to eat, like, breakfast then. But if you wake, like, if I wake up, I'm not eating. I don't want to eat. It's like, I'm waking up. I'm not fucking hungry. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like breakfast foods. I like, cornflakes. I like, crumpets. I like all sorts of breakfast meals. But honestly, I don't like having breakfast when I wake up, or like at all. I'd rather have lunch, wait for lunch and like dinner. Am I weird for that? Because I feel weird, but I know it's probably not weird because other people. I'm sure other people do. I hope other people do it. I'm hoping there's other people that's just as weird as me. I mean, I don't even know why I do it. What I mean, I don't even know why I don't eat breakfast. It's because I don't know. I don't get a breakfast type. I've always been like that ever since like before like high school. I just never ate breakfast. Or if I had to, it would just be like one piece of toast. That's it, just to get my digestives going. That's it. And that's the reason why I like with my dietitian I have arguments with is they put me on a very strict diet routine because they're trying to get my gallbladder out at the moment because it's been issues. Um, they've been trying to get my gallbladder out for like a fucking year now. It's really funny. And the reason for that is the very first time I went into hospital for like, 'cause I didn't know I had Crohn's. It wasn't until I was in a hospital for an entire week. So they're trying to figure out what was wrong with me because I like I before then I rarely went to the hospital, like only for like certain broken bones and that's it. So when I come in with like a fucking gut wrenching like projectile vomiting condition, they was very confused. They're like, why is she doing all this? Like, huh? They thought at first like I had like a varying twist, a variant towards. Why do they have complicated names? Basically, they thought my ovaries had twisted, which is a possibility for females. Um, and then when that wasn't it, they thought, oh, maybe she's having kidney stones. When they did the test, they didn't see that, and um, then they put me in for like the worst. Like I remember the very first time I went in for a colonoscopy because I chose not to have anesthetics because I thought it didn't sound that bad. I thought like if the doctor, by the way, if anyone, when you're in a hospital and a doctor offers you, hey, we recommend you have fucking like we give patients the option to have anesthesia for this operation, not operation for this procedure. Would you like some? Because they have to give consent and everything. And I thought, oh no, I don't want I don't want to waste like wait for like give it to a patient that needs it, sort of thing. And I was like, oh no. Um, and then they rolled me in because I was on a bed because I was in severe pain, abdominal pain, and they rolled me in the bed and I was laying down as normal as they suggested. And they started telling me, it's like, oh, so you opted out for anesthesia? Is there a reason for that? Are you allergic? Or like, gave me 24. They gave me the 20 questions of, hey, why did you not take the anesthesia? This procedure ain't a nice one. But they're in the most politest terms possible. And I was just explaining, oh, I'm alright, I'm alright, like, I'm good. And then they shoved the tube down my throat, and then that's when it hit me. When I was like felt like I was suffocating. There's a reason why they the reason why they like offer us the anesthesia isn't because they're trying to be polite and they're trying to be very nice. It's because it's the most fucking traumatizingly scary. Not scary. It's just fucking traumatizing. Like, it's not a feeling I would recommend. So if you're going in for a colonoscopy, take the fucking anesthesia if they offer it, because it ain't nice. And they was in there for a long while because like they had to get a they had to not only did they had to put like a tube down my throat because they had to like do this like little hook thing. They had to fucking take a piece of my the lining of my inside stomach, which, by the way, it was severely inflamed, so it was incredibly painful. Which is why ever since then now, every time I go in for a colonoscopy, I'm like, yeah, anesthesia, please, anesthesia, please. Like, they can see like the pleading trauma in my eyes where I'm like, please, please. It's like, I don't want to do that again. But you know, so do take the doctors are suggesting fucking do it. They're not being polite. They're trying to save you from trauma. But yeah, no, it's that's the reason why I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna just do everything my doctor tells me because they know best. They went through, they got so many degrees. They're not trying to be polite. They're not trying to be nice. They're doing their fucking jobs. Trying to save me from years of trauma. But no, it was funny. Especially because the nurse that reacted afterwards was very, very nice. Because they realized I didn't have any anesthesia, so she came over. She's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Even though I wasn't, I was fucking traumatized. I was in shock. But I realized then, and she gave me an extra Jello, which was nice of her. Um, I realized that not a lot of nurses, for some reason, really like me. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm like a very non-requesting patient, as in like I don't ask for much. Um, which is maybe why they like me, because I make their jobs easier. And if anyone says, "Oh, you shouldn't be," I'm like, "Nah, fuck you. I'm making a nurse job." Like, I see the shit the nurses have to put up with. If I can make a nurse's day easier, I'm fucking am. Because boy, oh boy. Oh, don't get me started on. I think I've already told the story about this fucking awful woman who would be so racist and like. I mean, she was like, with a simple pinprick, she was screaming out like bloody murder. And it was just for like a simple taking bloods or checking glucose levels, because they have to like do like they basically with taking glucose levels, if you're unaware, they have to get like this little pinprick thing, prick like your finger, and like until like there's like a small, like the most tiniest pool of blood on top of your fingertip, and then they grab like this little stick thing, not stick thing, like it's like a square paper thing. They grab like that, put that on the end, and then they check like the color and everything of the chemicals. And when this woman had to do that, she screamed like bloody murder, and it was unnecessary because it doesn't hurt. Like it, at most, it feels like a bee sting. At least it just feels like someone just like, when you have a pencil and you just like do like a little sharp poke on your skin. That's it. That's it in the least. The most is the bee sting. And bee stings, if you've ever been stung by a bee, it's not painful. It's like, oh, ouch. That's it. But no, she was screaming as if like she's being murdered. And even after like the thing, she kept on screaming. And I'm sitting there. I mean, I was in pain, but it wasn't as bad. Cause this was basically when I was about to be what's it called, released, because I only had like a couple of days. The only reason why they kept me in was just I was on a treatment course that could only the meds I was taking could only be given by medical professionals. It wouldn't be over the counter meds. And they needed to run that treatment course, so I was still in for a couple of days until the treatment course was over. And I was just staring at this woman as if she just murdered my entire family because she was causing so many problems for the fucking nurse. I wish I spoke out. I'm not the type to speak out though. Like face to face, I will not speak out unless it's one of my friends or family. Then I will speak out. But if it's to myself, if someone's like causing issues for myself, I will not speak out. I'll just stay quiet. Same goes for like strangers because I don't know what's going on. I won't speak out because I don't want to cause any problems that I don't have the full information on. So when it comes to strangers, I won't interfere because I don't know what's going on. It's the same reason why I am the type to walk past someone that's laying down on a street. Is I don't know what's going on. They could have like they could have just taken drugs and like could be, or they might be infectious or contagious. Like you don't know what's going on. I'm gonna leave that to the professionals. I'll be the type to call an ambulance, but I won't go close to the body. Um, but yeah, the same goes for like police. It's like if I see someone out laying down on the street, I'll call like an ambulance and that's it. And then I'll leave because you know probably got things to do if I'm outside. Uh, I know people say that, oh, that's really cold-hearted. You should like go up and check to them. I'm not the talkative type. I'm really not the talkative type in real like face to face. Me here and face to face is two different people. I'm telling you this now. I'm completely different in real life. Right. I'm slowly getting there here. This might take me a while, but at the end, when I bake these details into the low poly version of this, boy oh boy, it's gonna look so pretty. Right. But honestly, I need to learn how to bake better. Because baking details into is something I need to just improve on, anyways. Right. Oh, they call me Tracy. But another reason why I'm doing this, by the way, is I want to learn UC Paint. I've already tested UC Paint out a little, so I have a little bit of understanding how it works. Um, yeah, UC Paint, here it is. Oh, I've got to reinstall some of my add-ons. That's fine. But yeah, UC Paint is something I want to learn because apparently it's the blender version of Substance Painter. I can't afford Substance Painter. I mean, I could if I wasn't using GeForce Now. For when I'm gaming. So I mean, anyways. And they call me Stacy. Alright. Yeah, no, I do apologize for not being live for a while. I was sorting out a couple of things in real life as well. Not just also just taking meds and just relaxing. I mean, I was doing that also, but I was doing a lot of other things as well. Uh, right. Okay, sorry, I went quiet for a second there. Because I'm so close to finishing, I'm like really excited because it means I get to do my favorite part, which is the smoothing. I mean, drawing is one part I enjoy doing, but the smoothing just feels so satisfying when I do it. Right. Yeah. Look at that. The handle is done. Next is doing this. I also need to do the bottom bit here as well. Right. Now, smoothing. The smoothing. The reason why I'm smoothing this out, is because I'm trying to make this cartoony. I can't have this realistic looking, um, is that's the one thing I need to improve on is I need to start making, I want to make stylized stuff. Because I'm so used to making really realistic things. If I was keeping it realistic, I would work on smoothing it out like less than this, just to keep some of these details and like fine things. But I can't keep details. One thing I learned because I've been learning behind the scenes, how to do stylized stuff is the less details the better. You want to focus on doing the textures to keep it like hand painted stylized. I've been learning how to do arcane style. Um, because I love the TV show Arcane. I feel like using 3D and 2D like that is a fucking genius move, and it's perfect. Like, it's a piece of fucking art, Arcane is. And I don't care if you give two shits and everyone disagrees, like, oh no, no, it's just like, nah, that shit's. Do you know the amount of like, yes, they use 3D models to get, like, references for the moves, but, like, the post production is where it all is. And that's why I fucking love it. People think, oh no, it's the models and everything. No. I could get a Jinx model right this second, and, like, I can make this really cool scene, but I could never make it in the like this exact same style of Arcane. Do you know why? The amount of production they put into that. I probably could get really close, but it wouldn't be perfect because I'm not that great with post production. Post production is actually where I start to struggle, and you can sort of notice it in, my animations. Like, you notice, like, the environments don't look as nice and everything, and it's something I want to improve on because, if I want to do, really cool looking animations and really cool games and everything, I need to learn this stuff. Because there ain't nobody gonna, that can do it for me. I gotta do it. Alright. Alright. I'll find it. Yeah, it's moving. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I can't wait to texturize this. Because it'd be the very first time, like, using. Oh, it's not the very first time. I have used, UC Paint on another model just to test out how the brushes work and everything. Um, which means I'm also gonna have to import all my brushes from. Um, but it's been fun. I won't lie. It's been fun using UC Paint in my spare time. Also, it's really nice just getting back to sculpting like this. Oh, it's coming out nicely. Alright. Okay. Getting somewhere. I love it. Right. Now you might be wondering, why am I doing this? Like, I'm just getting rid of all the details? No. Why I'm doing this is because when I go to bake lighting, it's going to be a lot more accurate. Okay. Can't wait to do the textures on this. This looks so good. Alright. We'll have to do remeshing before I even do the texturing, which is going to be annoying. Retypology, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love retypology when it's fun. When it's not fun is when it's like, oh. Actually, I think I'm just thinking of UV unwrapping. UV unwrapping is fun until... okay. Right. God. Honestly, the only song I've got in my head is Love in a Bowl from Has Been Hotel. I could play it on repeat, but I feel like you guys might get crazy at me. And when I say you guys, I mean myself. My mind would go fucking mental. Right. Right. There we go. Right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Getting some pretty. Right. Oh, I missed spots. This is why it's always good to go back, just to double check. Right. There we go. Okay. Whee! I'm trying not to do too many details because the more details, the more realistic it's gonna look. I don't want to look at too realistic. I mean, it's okay to make it look somewhat, like leave a couple of details in because it gives that semi-realistic look. Honestly, do I know what I'm doing? No. But then again, does anyone? Give me someone that knows what they're doing. If you say fucking Blender Guru, I'm about to throw you. I'll throw my father at your face if you say Blender Guru. Right. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. There we go. We're getting some interest here. There. Okay. How is this looking? Uh. Hmm. Looks so crunchy at the bottom there. I don't like it. Also, I never thought I'd use that word when it comes to a model. Crunchy. What? Do I want to fucking take a bite out? Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm getting hungry. Maybe. Alright. I mean, this normally is the time I usually start eating. Why are you being like this? You know what? It's fine. You can be like that. Okay, how does this look? I like it. I like it. It's got some. Once it's texturized, I feel like it might be better. But now it's time to do whatever the fuck this is. Uh, okay. Actually, this might be a perfect time to use the new array modifier, actually. Right. That's a. Hmm. We may be wondering, what the fuck am I doing? You'll see. Perfect. Right, now, if I do edit mode. Okay, that's not what I imagined. What the fuck is this? Okay, this is what I was after. Okay, can I... Right. So now, if I go... Oh, fuck it, we're going this way. Uh, and then, if I have this... It's... Actually, wait, this should be... Is it this one? There is a button that does it. I will find it. I think it is this one. Where is it? What the fuck is this? What button is this? Use orthographic local? I didn't realize you could fucking do that. Right, sorry, if you're wondering why I'm really fucking confused by that perspective, is, long story. Right. I don't even understand what's happening here half the time. Hold on. And then this one's like a pointy upwards. Just need to stop pressing this fucking button! Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry if I'm concentrating a little, it's just because I'm trying to get the right fucking perspective, apparently. And then if I put you a little bit higher... There we go. And then I have this like a little bit. There we go. I'd say that's somewhat close, right? Right, now if I... Oh, that's what I'm worried about. I mean, it's not the worst. Mm. Ah, okay, I see what's wrong. Hold on. Alright, so now if I go back to object mode and then... Ah! No. Ah. Okay. I'm not, let me do that. I'm going to press R. Okay. What were we thinking? I like it. Hmm. What were we thinking? I like it. See, this is what I'm saying. The new array modifier is fucking amazing. Oh wait. Oh my god, you can finally be moved. This is amazing. Oh hi, 91 Rad. Sorry, apologies about that. I just absolutely spazzed out there for a second because I was concentrating on the new array modifier, which I fucking love. Oh, to be able to use the brand new array modifier, I've been waiting for this for years. I've been waiting for it for years. Oh. So yeah, I'm actually just concentrating because I'm trying to figure out exactly how it works. It's not as oh god, there we go. It's not as easy as it looks. But holy shit, just using it just then, it's gotten the way that I needed. Whew. Right. Okay. I apply this now. Yeah, I do apologize if I went real quiet there for a second. I was concentrating like no madman. Right, what was I saying anyways before I got into concentrating mode? The reason, by the way, the reason why I was concentrating is because I was trying to get the right sort of like formation. I can add like little bits and pieces up here afterwards, just for the main part of it. I just needed this, but for now, this needs to ES, and then Control Shift OS. I need more. I need more. I need to subdivide these edges. Right, and then if I do Control Shift OS, that is not what I meant to do. Did they change it? That's meant to be circle, is it? Shit, is there a different fucking... God damn it. Why they gotta change up everything? Ugh, I liked all my preferences how they were. But I do like the new array modifier. Right. Where is Google? Google is my best friend. What did they change it to? Right, so change faces to circle, blender, shortcut. Shift OS. That's to spear. I don't want it to spear though. Wait, they don't have. You know what? I changed my mind. It sucks. The new fucking Blender add-on sucks. Loop tools. God damn it. Loop tools. Right, I also got updates to do that I'll do after stream. Right, so now if I do loop tools to circle. There we go. Wait, can I go back to the subdivides then and go to circle? I can. Alright, anyway, subdivide. One more time. There we go. That looks like a circle to me, don't you? Right. Faces. I don't want this many faces. Oh. Just want one old face. Right. In fact, I want to extrude inwards. Hold on. Right. And then, gonna grab these faces. And do like a little... And then, I'm gonna grab this face and extrude it inwards slightly. Oh. Perhaps not too inwards. Okay, I know this looks very weird right now. I promise you it will get better. Right. Where's the inside? Right, so now if I go back to this one. And then this. And then fix this. Okay, what the fuck has happened there? I will not question. You know what? This is the time where you don't question shit. What's this? What is this? Right. Okay. Can I just grab whatever this is then? Right. There we go. Actually, maybe I should have it so it's like this. I don't want to copy it hands on down. I do want to add like a little bit of my own cup of tea. That makes sense. Right. And now if I add subdivide. Oh. I'm gonna have to fix a couple of things. Right. Okay, too sharp. Too sharp. That was too sharp. Right. Right, and then I make this like smaller and punkier. Same over here. Need to make sure this is smaller. The smaller it is, the less noticeable. That's totally how I'm going with this. Doing hard surfaces is not as easy as it looks. But I'll figure it out. I'm not used to actually doing hard surfaces. I'm actually used to doing natural looking. Right. It's fine about that because I'm not too worried. Shade smooth. Okay. Okay, so now if I go to sculpt mode, yeah, I'll smooth this out. Actually, now I'll flatten it. Flatten this might be a better idea. Oh, yeah. Flattening might be a good idea. Right, so right, there we go. We're getting there slowly but surely. Oh god, come on. Okay, we're getting somewhere. God, the amount of concentration that's running through my system right now. Oh my goodness. My wrist's killing me. And I don't know if you just saw that, but oh, I was pressing the shit out of the left key there. Right. Okay. Actually, you know what I need to have on? Actually, I just realised what I need to have on. Uh. Not ones. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've been on here, and now my brain's like, you know what? We ain't having any idea what the fuck we're doing. Right. What am I doing? Oh, I've already forgotten what I'm doing. That's not a great event. Right, this is what I need. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I promise you it'll be worth it. Uh, shit. Fuck. I've forgotten what it's called. Damn it. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna do. Right, right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick, test. I'm not even signed in. Fuck me. I mean, I know I'm unprepared. I know it's been a while, but damn. IBS, why'd you get to mess with me like this? IBS, why? Right. Right, just doing a small little test. Oh, there might have been an echo there, I apologize. Yes. Wait, does it do it for my own thing? Yeah, I didn't really, want me to do this. What? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, what if I do default? Okay, that's clearly... What? Is it broken? Ah, fuck me. Shit. Shit. Channel... Channels... Yeah, okay. So if I go community commands... What am I doing? You know, that's a question I often ask myself. Alright. Right, so now if I do speak this... I don't know how this works. I'm gonna be real with you. It's been a while. Custom commands, pre-made commands. Right. Nope, it's not working. So clearly, I am missing something here. wait, unless... No, that works. That works, that works. What am I missing? Fucking... I'm not gonna lie, I think my mix it up's broken. Damn. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. I broke it. I broke it all. It's all gone. It's all gone. What am I doing with my life? Nah, it's good. It's I can fix. Do I know what I'm doing? No, but will I fix it? Somehow. Right? It's just the text to speech is not just working. Yeah, that's the issue. Hold on, let me do test.
Test.
No, so that works.
Kipper Studios said $message.
Okay. Why was that not working before? Just so I can never miss out on the thing, because, you know, I'm really bad. You know, I don't care if I hear the voices again. So now if I do this, again.
Kipper Studios said this again.
There we go, it's working. Now, if you're a bit confused, this is what something I had back during my first original stream. And the reason why I had this was, why did I have this? Oh yeah, because I was, whenever I game or do something, sometimes I'll just like, it's not spaz out, but I'll be concentrating or rambling so long. Especially if I go on a tangent. If I ramble on long enough and go on a tangent, I will forget what I was originally saying. Or I'll just miss out on things. Not on purpose, mind you. Purely accidental, because, I'm just not really great at concentrating. Not concentrating. Here's the thing: is the messages. The OBS is on this other screen. What this yeah, over here. So OBS is here for me, and where I'm concentrating is right here. So when I'm concentrating here, paying attention here, I see nothing over here. Over here is over. My hand's being a nuisance. Over here is not like. Over here is absolute nothing. I see nothing but the void. But when I'm concentrating over here, all I see is this. And I often miss out on things, and I feel really bad. But that's only because I'm too busy concentrating on this goddamn model. Hear that, model? I actually appreciate you, so appreciate me when I'm giving you nice tips. That's not what I meant to say. Right. I need to flatten this out afterwards. Yeah, this needs to be flattened. Right. Right, this thing I'm planning on doing with that. Now if I do flatten, okay, so that one does that one, but this one does, yeah, okay, so this is the one I want. Right. I mean, I don't want it completely flat. I do want to add some, you know, spark to it. But at the same time, I don't want to forget that it's there. Right. Okay. This looks so crinkly. I hate it. I don't like this. I might redo this. Oh, it looks so crinkly. I mean, I could have it as like warped metal or something. I mean, it is meant to be very old, this thing. Oh, shit. I don't want to touch the middle bit. The middle bit wants to stay as it is. Right. It's smooth. I don't even know what that is. I'm getting this unflattened. Fuck me. I need to stop touching the bloody thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can do this. I can do this. Amount of times I've had this song, you'd be surprised. No, it's fine. No, I touched it. It's fine. getting there slowly but surely, but I'm not happy with a lot of the results. I think I've made it way too natural looking. And with that, it's the reason why it looks so crinkly. To be fair, making hard surfaces isn't easy. And to be fair, I don't have to keep it to what it is. I can change it up a bit if I really want to. And to be fair, this is me just experimenting anyways. Right. Look how it's sort of like magical. Oh no, this is what I'm worried about getting to on. Right. Smoothing. Grab this. Good grab. And then smooth. And then the grab. Grab the lift a little bit again. I mean, this wasn't my original plan, but I kinda like it weirdly. Right. Like the metal's almost contorting to the wood. Which is what my original goal was. Now, if we go down here, I'm going to do the same down here. Need it to contort. Right. You see nothing. This is not me trying to fix something. What does Bob Ross says? Happy little accidents. This is becoming. You guys see nothing but happy little accidents here right now. Alright, I'll clean all this stuff up later. This is becoming a happy little accident. Happy little accidents. Happy little accidents. What is this? Happy little accidents. Happy little accidents. Yeah, happy little accidents. Right. Happy little accidents. Mm-hmm. Happy little accidents. I'm gonna go smooth. Fix whatever the fuck is wrong with that. Right. What do you think? You know what? It's something. Mm-hmm. Totally. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of stretches. Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh no. Oh god. What is wrong with my shoulder?
Extreme Element said at
Oh my
Kipper
goodness.
Dark Wizard 1000 and Pearls to
I probably should
32,625.
fix that. I'm not gonna. Oh, I just pulled a shoulder. Don't mind me. See, this is why you should be careful when you stretch. Oh no, I'm putting this arm back down. Oh, this is why you should be careful when you stretch. You can pull muscle. Oh. It's fine though. I'm gonna continue. Right. I think I might do something similar down here. A little bit different. I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do down there. I want to continue doing my stuff. Right. You need to actually clean up this a little bit more. This needs a bit more smoothing. Some smoothing. That's vertex paint. I don't want to paint the vertex. Right. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay, apologies if I'm very quiet. I'm fixing a couple of issues. Okay. There we go. Okay, if I grab low. This down a little. And then smooth it out a little. Looks slightly more natural. I don't like. See, this is why I should have done little bits by little bits. Hmm. That looks pretty though. Just looking at that, wow. I mean, it's not because it's got something called trides, but quads wise, it's pretty. Reminds me of one of these gyroscopes. Is it a gyroscope? Not a gyroscope. What's it called? It's like you draw like you put on like symmetry, and then you do like the little drawings, and it all comes out on this exact same way. I can't remember what it's called. Caloscope? Caliscope? I think that's what it's called. But that's what I'm just saying. This reminds me of. This reminds me of a caloscope. So pretty. I will fix this. I mean, there is quite a few quads in this. But there are tries. I see tries. Actually, no, I think these are all for quads. Actually, hold on. It looks like tries, but these are quads. And if you're wondering how I know that's a quad, if I do this, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind, there's nothing to fix. It's just really fucking pretty. Really pretty. Oh, right, I'm getting distracted. That is weird. I was not expecting that. Anyways. Alright. Let me get back to what I was doing, which is the tree branch. Right. Sculpt mode. Back to this one. I put typology on. Let's start warping this. Woo! It's like a snake. It's just slowly and slowly growing. You know what? I might have to change the direction at some point. Too big. This is where I miss my constant brush, that preference. I can't even remember how I did it. I did it so long ago and got so used to it. I don't even remember how I did it. Oh, it's so saddening. Right. Whew. That is not what I meant to do. I made it too tiny. Big. Oh, maybe I do it to 150. Oh. That's better. Ooh. Alright. There we go. God, I know I'm concentrating a lot, so I do apologize if I go quiet, but there is a reason why there is music. The reason why I added music is because I knew this was bound to happen as I concentrate, and I do apologize. But not nah, fuck y'all. You wanna see a professional in works? Boy, you get it. You get to learn, see how I create stuff. I mean, to be fair, I'm not a professional. I shouldn't call myself a professional. No one's a professional. There are no such things as professionals in this profession. When it comes to Blender, they're just levels. There are people on different levels. Most people are on the lower level. They only know how to use basic modeling or like perhaps only sculpting or modeling. They don't know how to use the compositor. They don't know how to use rendering. They don't know geometry nodes. I'd say everyone knows about 1%. Well, most people know is only 1% of the thing that they're interested in. Um, this is the issue. This depth thing is whatever this is, where the depth is equal to the fucking brush detail, is bullshit. And whoever did that, go to hell. I miss my preferences. Right. luckily, we can fix things. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's getting there slowly but surely. Oh, my hands are slowly gonna kill myself. My hands are slowly gonna kill myself? That makes no sense. My hands are slowly going to kill me makes a sort of sense, but not complete sense. It still needs a work in progress. But my hands are gonna kill me? I mean, they are. At some point, they're gonna strangle me in my sleep just because of the shit I put them through. And I wouldn't blame it. I wouldn't blame you. I won't lie. I wouldn't blame you if you decided to kill me. Anyways. Right. Let's. Shit, how long was I gonna stream for? We're just gonna quickly grab Discord. I can't remember my new stream. This is really bad of me. I have a new streaming schedule. Oh god, you see nothing. You see nothing. Ah. Hold on, let me see if I can find it out on. I have a new streaming schedule. So I'm gonna go do it once a week. I know that's very what's it called? It's very small. But the reason for that, I don't know what the reason for that is. It's just want to cry. No, there is a reason. There is a reason. It's the reason why I'm planning on doing it once per week is literally just for sustainability. Because I got a lot of things to learn. For example, in my spare time, I'm watching videos on how to edit. So I'm planning on doing YouTube videos. I'm gonna use like the content from my stream to explain certain things, like for example the new Blender update, the new about modeling, texturing, and so on and so forth. And the reason why I'm doing this is I feel like my streams might be a lot to take in due to the fact it's difficult to comprehend everything that I want to say, and sometimes I ramble on. I ramble on like a no tomorrow. And so Right, I need to fix my schedule because my schedule was not. It's saying Thursdays and Mondays. Am I doing Thursdays and Mondays? Okay, so I'm doing Thursdays and Mondays. So sorry, that's two times a week. I'm going live now. 12 to 4 GMT. I don't know what that is for you guys. Google it. Google it. Just translate GMT. 12 o'clock. And there you go. Perfect clock. There you go. You got your timing, whatever timing you guys have. Maybe I should do like an announcement. I'm gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna have to edit, aren't I? I'm about to make a TikTok edit of this, aren't I? God damn it. Alright. Right, so Mondays at 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock GMT time is when I'm going live. And on Thursdays, so to like today, it's gonna be from 4 o'clock. Am I really gonna go 4 o'clock to midnight? I might change that to 4 o'clock to 8 to 10. Depending on 4 to fucking 12. That's 6 hours. Look, I would love to do 6 hours. I just can't do that. I just cannot. It's a lot to stream. Not just like computer wise, like it's a lot. It takes a lot out on my computer. But just in general. So, and that means not eating for 6 hours as well, which means I won't be able to snack or drink. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is it's 4 o'clock on Thursdays till say around 8. 8 is the minimum. Maximum would be 10. But it's 4 hours. 4 to 6 hours. Oh no, that'll be 8 hours. 4 till 12. That's 8 hours. Yeah, and that's. But if the normal day to day is fucking 6. Damn. Right. So yeah, Thursdays are gonna be when I'm gonna be live the most. So yeah, I've got. And I started the stream early then. Whoopsies! I will stream until I think 6 o'clock. If I do 12 till. No, I'll do until 4. Because this is just like me prepping. This stream is basically a pre-prep for next week. Yeah. I mean. Yeah, no. This is a pre-prepping stream. Because I'll go back to making my game next stream. This one was just to relax, sit down, and get some texturing done. Or just, no, sorry, not texturing, sculpting done, and then texturing afterwards. So yeah. So twice per week. That's not too bad. Twice per week is not a bad schedule. To be fair, the schedule I had before was probably not helping me personally. So I was streaming before Mondays, Wednesdays, and Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, right? That's 4 days a week, and it's the schedule was all over the place. I need to get a better schedule. I think this is it. I feel like this is the better schedule. I'll confirm later how many hours I'm gonna do. Sorry, my stomach said hi. I'll confirm later what hours I'm gonna do on a Thursday, because I'm not 100%. Which means I'm not gonna use this as a TikTok. I'm gonna have to record a separate section of me in this model. Which, this model's a lot smoother now. I don't know if you might have noticed, but this model's a lot more smooth. It's not perfect. No model is perfect. Apart from Cabal's model's perfect. No, I'm joking. For the knowledge I have, this model is decent. I need to fix some of the rigging, because the shoulders, not the shoulders, but the arms like to be a bit fussy. But what I have to really do is just add collision, because then it stops stuff like this on maybe if it's better this way. God damn it. See, I made workarounds. To be fair, I made workarounds where I parented stuff. Aha, here, you see it in the chest piece? How my arm can go through my body. If I add some collisions, like self collisions, on certain bones so that it has like a wider. This won't happen. This, you see this right here? This will not happen because it wouldn't be able to hit it. And so, if I had that, then that's it. That's perfect. My model is perfect. I don't have to change anything because it's perfect the way it is. Okay, no, it's not perfect the way it is. There's always issues. But I like this model. This model is something more in line with what I wanted. And even though I did like my previous model, this one, in my opinion, is a lot cleaner. I mean, it's not cleaner as in such as in. I mean, it's got less. I mean, it's got more stuff for less typology. Well, it's got very okay. It's got very similar typology to my old model, but as you can see, it's got more stuff. This model has a lot more items for the same amount of typology. I mean, I could have made my typology less and get rid of these potions. But I like the potions. They bring a little bit of. I mean, my character's meant to be like this dark siren, so it's the colors itself are a little bit saturated, and that's why I like the potions. They bring a bit of color, a bit of pizzazz. And also they glow in the dark, so that it's kind of cool when they can glow in the dark. Who doesn't love glow in the dark items? Right. Right. Honestly, if there's Has Been Hotel songs on right now, I would fucking be singing my heart out. And it is on my playlist. Um, Actually, wait, am I on my play? No, I'm on Bopping Tunes, so no, there won't be any husband songs. Which is great, because if I was playing my playlist, I would be singing my heart out, because I listen to my playlist like fucking crazy. Right. This is what I'm saying I don't like, is I don't like the auto depth. I need to look in how to fix that, because the auto depth is really pissing me off. One day, one day. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I know this looks very peculiar. You see, that's where I need. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Slowly but surely. How many times have I said slowly but surely just a minute ago? Probably 3 times in a row. Am I guessing right? Am I guessing right? I am probably right. I do have a really bad tendency of repeating myself. For someone that claims to have a really good memory, I repeat myself a lot. I mean, but it's only in a short-term space, not in a long-term space. I don't repeat myself if I know I've already told a story before. But if I don't think, see, here's the thing with me, is the reason why I repeat myself is I don't even remember what I said. God damn it. Honestly, a lot of the things that are in my mind currently is just Skyrim. I've been playing that a lot of late. Just to get that old and stuff. No, I'm a really bad completionist. I have to complete something I start. And that's why I decided I'm gonna get all the achievements. You know, Skyrim and the like over 80 achievements it has. I'm gonna get them all, just so I can show it off. But also, I can't say Skyrim is my favorite game and not fucking complete it on the PC. I completed it on the PlayStation and Xbox 360. But I have never once completed it on a fucking computer, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? And then I've got like a VR, and I'm like, oh, there's even a VR version I've got to complete, and I'm like, oh. Why do you do this to me, Bethesda? Why do you keep releasing the game that I love? Uh. There we go. Come on. I'm definitely gonna bleed until I cannot breathe. Actually, I'm gonna have my wrist bleed until I can't breathe. Does that make sense? You know what? I'm gonna make that make sense. Why am I so determined to make something that doesn't exist? It's not what I do right now. I am making something that doesn't exist and making it into reality. Oh shit, am I God? Oh damn, I might be a God! I might be God. No, I'm not God. Please do not refer me to as a God. Uh... It's... That's how look at how it's looking. It's getting there, slowly but surely, getting out of all these branches. I mean, it's not looking too bad. Once this is texturized, boy, y'all are fucked once this is texturized. Also, once it's all done, I get to add it to a model. I'm gonna do some practicing with 2D effects. I mean, I need to get better with visual effects. I mean, the only good visual effects I've done is... Oh my god, I apologize, I have not even shown off what I've done recently when I was like, ill for like two weeks. Right, how rude of me. Videos. Animations? Small animations. Intro, here. I know this is not perfect. I apologize. Oh, hold on, let me pause the music. Right. I know this is not perfect. This is the reason why I want to practice more when it comes to animating. Yeah, see, this is not the best. I was planning on having this as an intro of some sort. But hold on, let me play. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna hide me for a second.
Raise some hell. Spin, spin, dice of color magic. Arcane luck is waking and tragic. Draw, draw, cards ignite the spell. Rooms are burning, raise some hell.
Yeah, this is no, right. This is what I've been working on. So, like, as you all know, as I mentioned, I'm gonna make some YouTube videos, and this is what I've been working on. I mean, it's not perfect. I won't lie to you. It's not perfect. I mean, you can see the card shadow here, which is bothering me. I mean, to be fair, you don't notice it in the animation. It's so quick that you don't barely notice it. But yeah, you see all this shit? Hold on, let me see. This right here, this simulation of the dice shattering, that was a pain in the ass to render. But I kind of like how it looks. Like, and the way that, like, the lights all fade out. If you notice, like, all the lights all fades out. Honestly, the reason why this is here is just I didn't know what to put here because this is about cards. I was thinking about maybe having my character shuffle cards, but then I thought, you know what, I'll have a card there, and then I'll have it so that it switches to this. Actually, that's not the card. That's no longer the art of my card anymore. My card art is very different to this. I redid this because I wasn't happy with how I drew this. Anyways, also this is the anniversary of the channel, as the, you know. Anyways, then I have like my character picking up the card when it says draw. This right here, let me show you this. This right here of the card being like burnt away. This animation right here didn't take as long as you'd think. So I did it all with materials. I had it so that a material did this effect and like had the material go after a certain period of time to change. Basically, I was telling it, oh, go invisible. Like this material, the alpha is 0, and then like this is the material to replace it. And boy, oh boy, look how cool that looks. But this is the animation. Like that's the sort of stuff that I want in the future. Look how cool that looks. The way that it burns. Well, better yet, here. Just the like the ending of the card. Beautiful. And that's the reason why I was like, shit, I need to get into like effects more because it took me longer. I did use a tutorial for this burning. And I'm like, shit, I can make some cool stuff. Imagine if I can make some really cool animations. This right here, the only reason why this looks like this is because I just didn't know what else to do. Or like, I could have done like this really cool thing. But I thought, you know what, I'll just have my character sitting on the edge of the logo. And my character isn't that visible either, which I need to improve. Like, the one thing I realized, especially here as well as like here, is I need to improve my lighting. My lighting is an issue that I have. Like here it isn't so bad. The lighting here isn't too bad. And then you have like the green glowing chains. Reveals the card, card gets taken, and then boom. But it's like, the intro isn't perfect. I am planning on changing the intro. The only reason why I have an intro is just when I'm practicing editing, I need an intro area for my clips. But yeah, and then this right here, the reason why I did this is that this is allowed me to transition into, I'm gonna have it so it zooms in when I after the zoom in, I'm gonna have it zoom into the video. and make it like a nice transition. It's the reason why I have this little ending bit here. You get to see my legs more here. Look at my legs. You also get to see the shoes a little. The shoes I didn't really work on too much. These shoes aren't that great because you're not gonna see my legs that often. You're only really gonna see like well, I mean, you can see it now. You can only see it up to my potions. That's the reason why I put the most details into here. Anyways, that's what I was working on. Literally, if you want to know what I did then the entirety of the week, that's it. Just doing the animation. I could have done that animation on the Pink Bob and explained it. I could have done. But I didn't. And you're gonna just have to deal with that. Right. What am I doing? I've forgotten. Right, playing the music again. I miss my music. I could put on Has Been Hotel songs. This season was fucking bang on with Has Been Hotel when it comes to song. Especially like Love in a Bottle, Love in a Bottle. Right. Honestly, Love in the Bottle is stuck in my head forever until my death. I feel my pain like a ring. Ah, why is it this song? I love the song. Okay. How's this looking? It's getting there, slowly but surely. I can just add like more. But also allow me to start practicing with weapons because that's something I'm not actually used to. I've never animated a character with a weapon before, which means I'm gonna have to watch a shit ton of videos of like sword fight, like people fighting, um, to understand a lot more of how to wield certain weapons. Uh, right. I'm definitely gonna have to find some videos of someone wielding a sheath. A sheath. And then just copy some of the animations, see how they wield it, how the movement feels. Alright. How's this looking? Not too worried about the backside, but I don't want too many open areas. I think that's me done though. I just need to do the innards. Wait, hold on. There you go. That's not too bad looking. Right now, I need to do the innards. Right, and then I can smooth it out later. Oh shit. Too far, too far. I also am using a mouse and keyboard because I could be using my graphic tablet and make myself easier. But I thought, you know what? I need to get used to using mouse and keyboard because my graphic tablet is a pain in the instance. Wants to be. Okay. Okay. How's this looking? It's getting us a little bit surely. I do feel like I don't like some of these artifacts that are getting created, but I feel like I'm gonna just have to deal with that. To be fair, a lot of it will be gone when I smooth it out. I shouldn't be too worried. I say with fear. Okay. Okay. But I do apologize if I've gone quiet, but I love doing stuff like this. This is what I feel like is the most funnest part about sculpting, is just doing this. Changing the things how you want them to be. Right. Okay. Getting there slowly but surely. Alright. We're getting there slowly but surely. Oh my goodness, I feel so really relaxed. I feel like the song isn't helping me. I'm too busy listening to the song as well, which isn't also helping me because, oh, look at how relaxing. Did I accidentally put on my relaxing songs? I might have done by accident. I was in a rush when after showing the animation, putting back the music on. Right. Right. Alright, that alarm is probably the alarm I set for streaming. So that's how it lets me know I fucked up on my, actually that reminds me, I probably should grab my clock. Clock. Right. What time should I set? I set it for 12 for Mondays, didn't I? Ah, I see what I did wrong. Monday. So what I realised what I did wrong is the alarm that I set on for that went off today wasn't actually meant for me to stream. It was meant for, okay, I see. Okay. The alarm that went off is meant to be for me to stream. Okay, I see. Right. I mean, this is a great testing though. I like this is my testing. Uh. Right. Okay. There we go. There we go. Getting good progress. Oh, always gotta rotate the wrist. Oh, my hands are clicking like no tomorrow. That's a great sign that your bones are stiffening. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. I feel bad if you do. Oh, there we go. There we go. If you're wondering, why am I doing this? Why don't I just, smooth it out? The problem is, if I start smoothing it out now, it loses some of its depth. So I gotta do this in order to keep the depth. Right. Sorry, I'm just trying to get like this is oh my goodness. So much concentration required. Right. Yes, I can do this. Totally not looking like a mess. Yeah, it absolutely is looking like a mess, but I can fix it. The great thing about when you're doing the modeling is you can fix any issues. Now later. Once I smooth it out, it will look a lot 10 times better than this. Just need to add the depth. To be fair, these little artifacts will be like little bumps, so actually, the more artifacts the better, because it makes it look a little bit more. There we go. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a little bit of a grindy. Once it's done, it's gonna look so pretty. Doesn't matter if we make mistakes like this, it's because those little mistakes will add details. As Bob Ross says, happy little accidents. He also says that those little like mistakes can add like depth to a piece. So to never question certain mistakes. I mean, think about it. Gunpowder, uh, not insulin, medicine, a lot of medicine. I mean, for example, was it the way that they found antibiotics? That was a mistake, but it's one of the most greatest things ever made. And the mistake was just leaving a fruit to rot. I think it was an orange, wasn't it? Was it an orange? I can't remember if it was an orange. It was leaving a fruit to rot, and you discovered antibiotics. Like, hmm? So don't ever think a mistake is a mistake, because it isn't. Everything you do matters. Even if it seems a mistake at a time, it's a lesson to be learned for the future. Mistakes are lessons. I mean, most people know mistakes are lessons, but like, do people really know mistakes are lessons? I feel like, especially in today's society where you have to be perfect, in which people will start editing photos to be perfect. I feel like people miss out on essential lessons of what mistakes are there for. Nothing is ever perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. Or, well, we will have our own version of perfection, but technically perfection does not exist because you cannot have perfection without imperfection. Whereas you can't have darkness without the light. I'm getting very metaphysical, I don't know why. Probably because my brain cells are slowly dying. Right. I am having a bit too much fun on this. I will not lie. Alright. The house is looking. Ooh. Looking good, looking good. Oh, it's just got too small little stretch. There we go. Back to work we go. This is why you gotta add holes. It's because like sections like this where it's hard to see the refinement needs refining. Yeah. Okay. Getting that slowly but surely. Just a little more. like I said, those little accidents will be cool little imperfections. That's how you know somebody made it. Happy little accidents. Right. I do actually find it funny of late, and especially when it comes to AI art. People believe that some people's art is AI because they fuck up on hands or like. FYI, hands are not easy to do. No wonder why the AI is fucking up on it. It's not an easy thing. Hands are weird. But like the whole point of that is, what am I saying? Oh right, it's like people now are struggling because of how good AI has gotten. Some people are generally struggling to tell what's AI and what's not. And even I had a couple. Um, why is this? There we go. So I realized I was pressing the wrong button, which is why that wasn't working. Right. Right. What was I saying? Right. Yeah. So where people are struggling to tell what's AI art and what's not. It makes me laugh because it just goes to show it's like it's gonna be inevitable. Like there's gonna be like a really big fiasco where we're gonna find out one artist has been using AI art the entire time. Right. And I think that's when people are gonna realize, oh, maybe it's not as bad. I mean, I still don't feel like it should be a replacement. It should only used to be help artists. But yeah. I feel like it's just inevitable. Maybe I'm just being fatalistic, which I often do sometimes, be just fatalistic. So that maybe that's what's just happening here is me being fatalistic. Like, it's inevitable. To be fair, AI art is only gonna go as far as how people use it, and let's be real, a lot of people are gonna fucking use it. Right. Oh, not this song. I love this song. Why is there a woman staring at my window? You know what? I'll stare back if you want. I mean, she can't see me. I'm nicely tucked away in my corner, so she cannot see me. I hope not. I do have a massive ass window next to my computer. It's like a size. I think it's as equal to the wall. Like the window is as equal. It's got like it's not completely the wall because there is like a little foothold in which my son likes to jump up and get the crap out of my his grandparents, aka my parents, which is really funny to me. I mean, he can't hurt himself. Like the little window thing has like a thing in which you can't hurt yourself. But it's the only way he can hurt himself is if you'd open. I have like these child latches on them, so he can't open it all the way, and then jumped out like that way. But I rarely take off those child latches. The only time I take off those child latches is if there's a one of my neighbors is doing like a bonfire thing, and I do not want to smell the. So I keep my bathroom window open 24/7 just because it's a very small room and it often gets when I have a shower it just gets really steamy and ridiculous in there. Um, that's the only time I open up my windows that like. And to be fair, that this is not the kind of weather to be having bonfires. That's usually that time's already gone by. That was like the 4th of November and all that. And then even before that was last month with fireworks and everything. By the way, who does fireworks? Because boy, oh boy, I hate them. And here's the thing, I've always hated them ever since I was little. And it might be something because I have had trauma once with fireworks. One time when I was taken to see some fireworks up close. Well, there's two events. One time the fireworks, like one of the fireworks stands fell, and it got shot straight into the crowd. It wasn't our way crowd, it was the opposite way crowd, so we was very lucky. That was scary. That was scary. Everyone was panicking. Everyone was running away. There was hospital coming and everything. Ambulance. I think if I recall, it was seen as an accident. One of the stands broke. Like one of the leg stands broke from the heat. Because they were like wooden. Well, they weren't quite wooden stands, but they're like sort of like plasticky. There's a word for it. It's wood and mixed with like plastic. So it should have been fine. The rest of the stands were fine. It's just that the plasticine in one of the metals broke, in which, you know. So it was deemed as an accident. No one got into trouble. Well, there was a fine. But apart from that, no one got into trouble for it. But the reason why I hate fireworks is I have this very distinct memory when I was young. I never liked how loud they were to begin with. I actually had earmuffs on at the time when my mother brought me to one of the things, and when the fireworks went off, it seemed very pretty, but it was very loud, and I didn't like all the people shouting and screaming and everything and cheering. But that wasn't the worst part. It was the smoke, like the embers afterwards from the fireworks as they flew down. One of the embers got inside my eyes. I was fine. I was taken to hospital. They did like this saline clear out of my eye. But one of the like embers got inside my eyes and burned a piece of my so on the outside of your retina is you've got like this thin wall. It burns slightly so my thing's a little bit damaged. FYI, it's not bad. The only thing that they like, it just means my eyes more like okay. To be specific, my left eye is more prone to infections than my right. But over time it heals anyway, so probably by now my eyes hopefully healed back to how it should be. This was when I was like 8, so that was over like around about a decade and a bit ago. Yeah, about around almost 2 decades. Almost 2 decades. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. It's close enough. It's only 2 years off. Yeah, almost about 2 decades. Right. But ever since then, I really hate fireworks. And I still hate those fireworks because how loud they are. They shouldn't be as ridiculously loud as they are. If I can hear them with my headphones on, and it's all the way across the fucking, like, in another city, that should go to show you how fucking loud and why fireworks should not be a thing. Alright. I get that they're pretty, I just don't see the point in them anymore. If I want to see fireworks, I'll just watch a video. Watch some animated fireworks. More controlled, more safe. Okay, getting closer. Oh, it's actually looking good. Okay. How's this going? It's going questionably. I mean, I'm getting to the end now, so I shouldn't be too long. I think my voice is getting slowly. I can, it's weird, but I can feel my voice like slowly getting better. It's weird. Right. To be fair, this entire time I've been sucking on some honey drops. And for questions, if you want to know what honey drops are, it's you put some little honey, in like little droplets from like a squeezy thing onto a plate. You put them in the freezer. You freeze them, and then that's it. You bring them out the freezer and you can suck on them. And the cold really helps with inflammation as well. But you couldn't tell I'm sucking on them, could you? Maybe, oh, maybe you could, because it's probably when I went quiet. Uh, Goodness, this is actually looking kind of dope. It's been a while since I've done sculpting, so it's nice to get back into it. When I mean it's been a while, the last time I did it was for this model. Actually, a lot of this model was modeling. The early sculpting was the body, and that was it. The rest was pretty much modeling, texturing. Yeah. Most of it was modeling and texturing. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're getting there slowly but surely. Right. I think that's actually all done. Don't see any that I haven't done. Oh, hold on. I lie. There, I do see one that I haven't done. Right. A little looky. Let's have a little looky. Okay. Yep. Time to move out the. Oh god, my camera's a mess. Right. Okay, let's move that out now. Okay. I do apologize, it's been quiet, but this. You have no clue how satisfying this is currently. It's like, you know, when you're like like with Power Wash Simulator, you see when they just like smoothly clean off that dirt. This is basically Blender's version of it. I'm wiping off, like I'm just fixing the messiness. Like the render, you know, when you see drawings they render out. This is basically the sculpting version of rendering, smoothing. Oh. Oh god, it feels so satisfying. Right. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm sick. This is just so relaxing. I forgot how relaxing this is. This is what I needed. I should have been doing this. Rather than doing my animation. Drive me insane. But on this. Holy shit. Okay. I'm so close to the ending. Let me stick a couple over here. Okay. How's this looking? Oh, look at that. Whew. What's this texturize? Oh, mwah, such gift. Oh, honestly, I could just be happy with this. I mean, I want to add a little bit more up here for the binding. Even so, do I? Is the question. I do want to get into doing the texturizing. Oh. In this is gonna be so much fun. I won't lie to you, painting this is gonna look mwah. Oh, I do like the bottom bit. I don't wanna touch the bottom bit. I don't wanna add anything to the bottom. Definitely wanna do something up here. I haven't figured out what that is yet. But I feel like this should be all for tonight. Because I do appreciate everyone that has been here. But I should find someone else to raid into. Because boy oh boy, has this been a long ass stream. And to be fair, this was me testing a lot of things out before I do a proper stream. Actually, what does this look like when I do material mode? It disappears. Why does it disappear? Interesting. Why has it disappeared? Right. Wait, it has no material, it just doesn't show up? What is happening? Oh, maybe because I haven't chosen an output setting yet. Right, there's new output settings, I need to remember this. Oh, there we go. Straight up, finally. Right. Hide this. And then get rid of the. Alright. Oh god, that's it if I did that one. Oh, okay, so that's some of my old. That's nifty. Yeah, this is how I can test out different lighting systems. So, like, this is like day, dusk, nighttime, morning. I think that's like evening time. That's like dusk. Not dusk, dawn. But no, this is dawn. This is dusk. This is just, I think it's just in the night. This is like during the daytime. This is like a warm light. This is just magical light. Pure and utter darkness. I think it's just like normal daytime, but you got different ones here. Now this one's my favorite. It allows me to see how it looks at different. Ooh, I likey. I should like get something like this. Look at that shadows. You can see like the shadows. Oh, it's beautiful. Like this where you got like a nice lighting system. I did. Yeah. Beautiful. Either side it's like a lot brighter than this side. Oh. You know what, let's add a little bit of shading to it. Maybe like a browny color anyways. And this is this is gonna just remain as it is because I don't even know what I'm doing with that yet. I mean, look at that. And then if I do a different lighting system now, this one doesn't look too bad. How does magical look? See, magical looks kind of cool actually. Looks like it's chrome. That's actually really cool. And then this one. Right. I'm getting a little bit distracted, aren't I? I am. Right. Right, what was I doing? Right, stream is ending. I'm finding someone to read into. Voila! Right, yeah. Let's do this one. Right, so let's find someone to read. Do I have any clue of who I'm gonna read into? No. Isn't that some of the fun? Right. Alright. Channel. Channel. Ooh. Who am I raiding into is the question. Probably gonna raid into who am I raiding into is a bloody question. It's yeah, I'm gonna raid into there's someone else that's in art though. Oh, so many options. Yeah, I'll raid into Chrome. Right. So, I would just like to say thank you for everyone that has been watching so far. I appreciate this was a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a test run. It was more of a, yeah, no, this was a test run for me getting back into the gist. So I'll be streaming again on Monday at 12 until 4, and then Thursdays I'm going to say 4 until 8. Well, 4 until 8 or 10. It might go on a little longer depending, but I'll say 4 until 8. So 4 hours. That's what I say is pretty decent timing for like whatever I'm doing, which I've been modeling or just game development stuff. Alright, so I'll say to you all, bye bye. Why is it not? Oh, I gotta wait for the time to go. That's fair. So I'll see you all later, and I hope you all. I'd show them some love. They're also doing some, I think, Unreal or like some sort of coding shenanigans. So do show them some love. Goodbye.